Howdy, folks. This is Al. I've been doing some additions to my base. First, as you can see behind me, is a little bit of power production. Now, this is not the most efficient way to do things, but I wanted to try out a couple of things. I love Ender.io. I think it's my favorite of all the tech mods. Mechanism is very cool, and that's in this mod pack as well, updated to 110. But I really wanted to just try and see this because I want to get into cyberware. Look at all the stuffs, First, I want to know, how do I repair my Neo trench coat? And how do I make more of them? There's not a recipe in JEI or anything, so we're going to wait and see how that does. But no, what are you doing? Are we out? There we go. Anyway, so I've been picking up a lot of those parts from my monstrously inefficient mob spawner. Yeah, I haven't built a drop spawner before, and I wanted to see how it would work and what I could do with it. Well, it could be worse, I guess. We'll go up there in a minute, and I'll show you, but it's just not going like it did in my creative world, so we'll see. Anyway, back to power production. One of the things that I noticed, okay, so I originally made an RF tools. Wow, that guy burned through some coal. Let's just make more. Why not? An RF tools coal generator just to see how it worked, and I didn't have anything else with it. I just made it by itself, and I was looking for something to do, honestly, to make charcoal or something like that. So, rather than an actual generator, I was looking for something like a high-powered furnace. Yeah, whatever. Okay. I've made mistakes before, so I had it up here, and I thought, well, I'm just going to stick it on, see if it works. And let's go to the bank right now is getting in 20 RF per tick. Now, that 20 RF is coming from the Stirling generator. Boom. Not the easiest thing in the world to make, but not too terribly difficult. However, now it burns it fast, but it goes from 20 to 80. All right, this guy does 60 RF per tick. I mean, just burning through it. So, I mean, now granted, it's going to eat that coal up like crazy, and not much of a buffer on it or anything like that. It's just going to burn it and put it straight into it. But I am happy at least to find that the capacitor banks, if you configure them, of course, will accept it from the coal generator, because the coal generator is going crazy. It'll burn through more than I have, honestly, very quickly. But that's okay. That's all right. I'm going to go get some more fuel here in a minute. However, I went ahead and got the alloy smelter and the sag mill up just to get started, just to get some basics so that I can take my RoboSurgeon over here. Oh, wait, no, still got those. This interface always gets me. Take my RoboSurgeon and make the charging cell and the other thing that it uses so that I can get salvage cyber eyes, which are just replacing your eyes for other eyes. You're immune to blindness. Okay, whatever. I don't get blinded that often, but I'm sure when it happens, it's a pain. But more importantly for me, the salvaged enhanced low light vision. I like it. There's one better one that I want that is actually a targeting HUD. It basically shows you creatures underground and stuff like that, which I think would be a great idea. But the low light vision basically gives you night vision. Dark vision, however it's said in this game, night vision thing. So that's cool. It's got a lot of really neat other things. Basically produces power. I'm going to put that in eventually. One of them I think I have is a battery. Maybe I don't have a battery, but you can get up there. It is, yeah. Salvage internal batteries so that I can hold power. Neural contextualizer, automatically switch to the right tool. I don't really like that one so much. I don't like things switching tools for me, but that's just me. Heals when close to full health, so basically a regen if you're near full health. Solar scan produces power while you're in the sun to charge up your batteries so that your parts work. And there it is. Oh, I do have a targeting overlay. Booyah. Highlights nearby creatures. I want to get that installed. I want to do that. But that means that I have to have power, basically. So I'm letting these guys fill up, and I'm going to run over there, and I'm going to start chopping down this dark forest, because nothing but evil comes out of this forest, let me tell you. One of the other things that I'm building is a barn. I'm trying to get a village breeder going here. Now, the new 1.10 rules for village breeding, they have to have a farmer and they have to do this and that. This one supposedly works very well, and it worked twice so far. I had a lot of hearts. fed them. We have mob griefing off, which is the reason also why my snow golems don't work. But if you have mob griefing off, they can't pick their own stuff, so they can't feed themselves. You have to feed them. You'd have to feed them in this, arrangement anyway. But supposedly, there's another guy upstairs, and he's stuck in some doors, and they're like, hey, we can breed. We need to breed because there's too many doors. So far, it's only worked twice, and yeah, okay, so that is what it is. But I moved all my animals downstairs so they're out of the way and put a couple of sound mufflers on them because really annoying, really, really, really annoying sounds. And then I've got potatoes growing here on some fertilized dirt to feed the villagers. Cows with another sound muffler down there because they're so loud. Yeah, so just got this going kind of as a barn. I'm going to use it, honestly, as my storage facility. It got dark. I'm starting out with just the drawers so that I can just have a visual of what I need, because I need to be able to walk over to this and go, oh, yeah, boom, 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 and then I can go, rather than going through an interface. However, what's the mod? Not progressive automation, but the other mod, refined storage, maybe refined storage, yeah. Whatever it is, it basically is applied energistics in 1.10. See this guy? Yeah, he should be doing his thing, but he's not. So that's all right. I'll figure out what I did wrong. Like I said, they produced a lot of hearts and they produced a couple of babies. So something was working, and then I changed something. I maybe blocked a block or something. One needs light, and I took away the light or something like that. I don't know, but I'll have to go through and check it. We'll see. Boing, boing. That's pretty much it for the outside. Now, I did take down all my doors and put up fence gates. I don't like fence gates. I mean, they're fine. I'm not saying, fence gates are the worst things in the entire universe, but I don't like them for doors because I like doors, However, in order for a village spawner to work, they have to consider that over there to be their village center. So I just replaced all these with gates to make it easier, Got some dogs. Did I show you my dogs? I got 3 dogs now. They're just wolves. I haven't named them because name tags are not a thing. I put one over here in the guest house, moved all the villagers out of the guest house and over into the barn. So maybe they, if you like dogs, you come sleep in my house. There's a dog. You can play with a dog. There you go. What else? Just slowly improving the enchanting area. And got a community chest. This is cool. The guys set up a community chest. So basically anybody, I put the nether wart in there. I just want you to know. Anybody that needs stuff can just come in and take whatever lava charm, neat. Can come in and just take, things that they need, or if, like, you're on the other side of the planet and I need 1 gunpowder. Here, boom, here's 1 gunpowder. Boom. I did it for you. My personal ender chest, which is linked to my bag. The bed. The owl pen that's never going to be used because owls are jerks. What else? Resonator for making extra utility stuff. I've got 16 grid power going because of under that piece of glass over there, because of the water mill. Boing, boing, boing. All right, so the farm's still going, yada yada. No big changes here. You do need to actually break stuff to get a verdant sprig for roots, so that's something you maybe want to be aware of. Can't be done automatically, and it can't be right-clicked. It's got to be actually left-clicked, so that's all right. And then over here, not going to make it. Oh, almost every time. This is the super high mob spawner, which, as anybody I think knows, if you're going to make a drop spawner, you should do it way high in the sky. And I went to, I think, 220, 200, 220, somewhere like that. But went up pretty high, and I'm going to go ahead and expect that it's going to start working pretty quick. We'll see. But it's just a simple, they spawn up there, they step off into the water drops them down the center. They're not quite killed, although some of them still die, and it's hilarious. I gauged it properly. I metered it, and it still doesn't work. So, yeah, like I said, it worked great in my single-player world. Went into creative, put it together, built a schematic for it, brought it here. I did the schematic, so it's the exact same thing. It can't change. So I don't know what I did, but at some point, I think I messed something up where it's not quite working. However, eventually, are you ready yet? I'm running out of things to say. There we go. All right, so stand down here, and this will start them spawning up there. You have to be 24 blocks away within 32 blocks, and this is 26 blocks, I think. Oh, you geared me. Okay, so one of them's already fallen, so that's good. It sounded like you fell right on top of me, I swear. So, but the gist of it is they fall in the hole, and I've mangled this all together. I kill him one shot. All of his stuff falls on the slabs, which means, oh, hey, it is working. Hey, buddy. Yay. I put a bed up here just in case. Yay. And this is also outside of my chunk, so if, someone decides they're going to, yay, look at it. It's somewhat working. Where did I go? Oh, yeah, probably witches. Witches are terrible, by the way. So, yeah, so this is outside my spawn area. If someone wanted to use it, wanted to come up and needed to change something or whatever, just thought I'd give them the opportunity. I'd rather nobody broke any blocks, please. But at the very least, I can have, this is working much faster than it was earlier, so maybe I fixed something accidentally. Yeah, buddy. Boom. Come here. Why can I not hit the hitboxes in this mod pack are just off. There you go. Hi. Take one. Yes. This is also, I went up to 39 levels now, so that's good. Oop, lag. Oop. Oh, I don't know why lag, but lag. Boom. So, yes, you can come up and kill them, and it only leaves them with a half a heart, maybe one heart, and they fall 21 blocks for that. But then still, some of them fall, and I don't know if they fall on it. Like, see that spider? Why did that spider die? I want to get it where I can see my face. Come here, buddy. See my face right here? Oh, and you're wearing a... All right, so I can't get him, so I get my boomerang-a-rang, which is awesome, by the way. The boomerang can kill everything in there because they're down to one shot. So this is working way better than it was earlier. I thought I'd broken it. So, So anyway, we'll take this out. What? Enter F something? How about that? Yeah, that's what I thought. Get rid of that screen. But yeah, so we're picking up some stuff. Ooh, a spider didn't die this time. But yeah, we only got one heart. So maybe the spiders are going up and dropping a little bit. I don't know. But I'm not. Spiders are always a problem anyway. They just because of the way they operate. So yeah, this is my mob spawner. Look at that. And so many creepers. I mean, so many creepers. I don't know why creepers are so prevalent. But, to get some base. Oh, there we go. That's what I'm doing it for, really. And that's where I've gotten some of mine already. Salvage liquid refraction calibrator from Cyberware. You can see underwater. Boom. I so want that. I got to tell you, vision is very important for me in any game that I play. If I can't see, I'm not going to enjoy it. So really, I love having the ability to have low light vision at all times, or to see underwater clearly without having to, have a potion going or particle effects or anything. Just boom, give it to me. It's one of the things that I probably look for first. If you can't have flight, which we can have jetpacks, so that we have flight, but if you can't have jetpacks, then definitely get something that'll allow you to do that. And also, it's given me more arrows, which I've used a lot since we don't have crossbows in this mod pack. String is surprisingly important, So yeah, that's the mob spawner. Boom, boom, boom. Nothing to it but to do it. Yeah, I am getting a lot of lag though when I do this. What are you doing? There you go. I don't know what they're catching on, but they're bouncing up higher. I don't know if the slabs are messing them up. But you know what I don't know? And I'll be honest here. I don't know how to make mob spawners. I just don't. I don't know. So we're just trying our best here. That's all. But still, it's fun. Look at that. It's a beautiful, beautiful morning. It's a beautiful morning. There's a song there. You guys sing with me now because I don't remember it. But anyway, so yeah, I can. Now, one thing did happen is one fell in another one. One fell in a creeper, I think, and the creeper got all mad and blew up in there. I gotta tell you, I was very happy that mob griefing was off at that point, because it was. Why did I pick up this bone? It was terrible. He goes, I'm like, no, and I'm here, and of course, I didn't have the fence there. I ended up down there in the water. You know, again, thank you for slime boots. But yeah, so you basically just stand up here and kill stuff until you get to where you see spiders die. Get to where you want to be, you know? Let's see if we picked up any other components. Nothing yet. I will, however, take these and this, and I need that, and that, and I'm going to take the arrow. No, I'm not going to take the arrows right now. And redstone and gunpowder I really don't need, but I will take it with me. I'm going to get out of here before I spend all day just standing there watching this thing go. So the other thing is I covered the lake here. Reason being is just because. Come on, you can make it, you can make it, you can make it. Yeah. This was a lake. It's still a lake underneath it, actually. But I got rid of it. So, that's like you do. Okay. The only other thing that I've currently got going on right now is the progressive automation chopper, which does okay. It is definitely not Mine Factory Reloaded, of course, because it's not Mine Factory Reloaded. But it's not giving me everything that I want. I'm actually going to go take this upstairs and burn it in this too. But it's good. It's good. It's not the best, but it's okay. Going to start working on getting some piping in and moving some items around, putting them where I want them to be, doing what I need to do, doing the work, Let's take these out. I'm going to use saplings instead and burn this. Take this out. Yeah, just because. And then this guy, half for you and half for you. This is also, of course, powering these two. He's full. These two machines. He's full too. Awesome. So I can start getting some other things going. But yeah, 80 RF a tick. That guy burns through some coal, but I'm happy to do it. It'll be up to 2 million pretty quick here. All right. So for now, I'm going to go chop down a bunch of trees because the progressive automation is not doing what I want it to do exactly. It's okay. It's a good starter thing, but it's definitely like I said, no Mine Factory Reloaded. All right. Well, we'll see you when we do, and I'll be back in a little bit when I've done chopping some trees and taking care of this really whiny baby who woke up at 1 a.m. and was up till 4. Yeah, I have no sympathy. None. See you later.